Welcome students. Let's start a new chapter, that is continuity and differentiability. So today is just the introductory class on continuity or continuity of a function. So before starting the continuity of a function, first recall some important topics. That is, you can see the base of the continuity. Here is your first topic, that is function. Now you all know about function. What is function? What is its domain and range, how to represent function, invertible functions, their graphs, and some special functions, their representation and their behavior also. Still, if you know it, still revise it again. And here is your second concept, that is concept of limit. Now what is limit? If I take this graph y is equal to f of x, here f of x is real valued function. Now I need to check the limiting value at the point x equals to a. So what I have to do, I have to check the approach of y from the right hand side and approach of y from the left hand side. That is left hand limit x tends to a minus f of x, and limit x tends to a plus f of x. Here is the right hand limit and the left hand limit. If two values are equal, that time we will say the limit of the function f of x at x equals to a exists, and this is equal to a finite quantity L. This quantity should be finite. Now here is the definition of limit. Now all of you know that numerical approach, some analytical approaches are there. Here is the graphical approach. Now let's understand what is continuity by a graph. Now here I am taking a graph like that. So here I am taking an interval a to b. Now you check the graph. You don't need to lift your pen to draw the graph. Now here I am taking another graph like this. Now look at here. If I want to draw this graph, I have to lift my pen because there is a jump. There is no link between these 2 points. So this type of function we will call this not continuous or discontinuous. And this type of function, that where I don't have to lift the pen, without lifting the pen I can draw the graph, that time we will say it is continuous. Now check some other graphs. If the graph is look like that, all over the function behaving same, only just leaving one point. Only this point, except this point, every point is defined in this graph. Now this point is different value. Suppose the value is here. Now this kind of discontinuity we can remove. So this is called removable discontinuity. By redefining the function, we can say the function is continuous, or we can convert the function into continuous function. Now if the graph is look like that, now here look, for the positive values of x it is moving upwards, and for the negative values of x downwards. Now I can't define the function at that point. So this type of discontinuity is known as infinite discontinuity. Now let's check the numerical approach for continuity. Now we'll all know that the functional value at x equals to a point, where this function is real valued function, and the limiting value of the function at x equals to a. These two values are different. Now if I differentiate these values, so 5 cases we can form. That is, the functional value does not exist but limiting value exists. Limiting value does not exist but the functional value exists. Again, limiting value does not exist, functional value also does not exist. Again, both exist but not equal. Again, both exist but equal. Now this fifth case is the case of continuity, where the limiting value of the function at a certain point and the value of the function at that point exist and they are equal. So this is the case of continuity. So let's find its definition. Here is its definition of continuous function. A function is continuous at x equals to c if the function is defined at x equals to c and if the value of the function at x equals to c equals to the limit of the function at x equals to c. So the value of the function at x equals to c, that is f of c, and the limiting value of the function at x equals to c, that is limit x tends to c f of x. Now if these two values are equal, that time we will say the function is continuous. Otherwise we will say the function is discontinuous, and in that case c is called the point of discontinuity of the function. Now check the continuity of a function. Here I am taking this function fx is equal to 5. So from the graph you can easily say that the function is continuous at x equals to 5, since we don't need to lift our pen to draw the graph. Now check these two values are equal or not. That is the functional value, that is f of 5. It's definitely 5 since it's a constant function, and then their limiting value, that is check it right hand limit, limit x tends to 5 minus f of x is also 5. Before 5, the values are also 5. Now check limit x tends to 5 plus f of x. This is also 5 since it's a constant function. Now here you can check the right hand limit and the left hand limit are equal. That means the limiting value exists, that is x tends to 5, f of x exists, and it is equal to 5, some finite quantity. Now this is also equal to f of 5 since value of the f of 5 is also 5. Now here look, the functional value at 5 and the limiting value of the function at x equals to 5, they are equal. From here I can say the function is continuous at x equals to a. Let's check another problem. Here I am taking signum function. Now what is signum function? Signum function is for x less than a, the value of the function is -1. For x greater than a, the value of the function is +1. And at x equals to 0, the value of the function is 0. From the graph, you can easily check this function is continuous at x equals to 0 or not. So if you want to draw this graph, you have to lift your pen. So this is not continuous function. Let's check it numerically. What is the value of the function at x equals to 0? That is f of 0 is 0. Now check the limiting value. Limit x tends to 0 minus f of x. Now for less than 0 of x, the functional value is -1. Check the right hand limit. Limit x tends to 0 plus f of x. Here for x greater than 0, the functional value is 1. Now check, these two are not equal. That is, left hand limit not equal to right hand limit. Hence we can say this limiting value does not exist and it is not equal to f of 0. Hence the function is not continuous at x equals to 0. Now here we already know this types of discontinuity. By the graph we have checked this ordinary discontinuity, removable discontinuity and infinite discontinuity. If this limiting value, limit f of x at x tends to a, that is the limiting value of the real valued function f at x equals to a, does not exist. Maybe its right hand limit does not exist, maybe its left hand limit does not exist, maybe both does not exist. So that time we will say the function have ordinary discontinuity and does not matter if a is exist or not. Now if a exist or not exist, but this limiting value exists but not equal, that time it is removable discontinuity. Functional value exists or may not exist, but this limiting value, that is the left hand limit and the right hand limit of the function, is approaching to positive or negative infinite. Maybe both are tending to infinite, maybe one of them tending to infinite, that is positive infinite or negative infinite. That time we will call this is infinite discontinuity. So we will study this discontinuity and continuity with some examples also. But before that, revise these lessons and clear your concept about limit and continuity. If any problem or any doubt is there, you are free to ask. Thank you.